indeed, but Ben Whaley's in there, he's leading around at the moment. Good work, young fellow. George Congreve's got a bit of work to do. He's coming up round past Ryan Terry-Daley. But Bradley Wilson indeed, he's showing his class. Here comes George Congreve coming in second place. No, he can't quite do it. Ben Whalley, he's got the bit between his teeth, but George is just going around the outside.
Oh, that's brilliant stuff.
Get himself into second spot.
Yeah, well, Bradley Wilson Dean just has a weak look back. George Congreve flicks off a tear off. Ben Whalley still tracking pretty close there in that third position. Ryan Terry-Daley and Alex Cunningham dropped off the pace a little bit as they come on round for the white flag. Wilson Dean just doing enough to control the front at this stage, but they're on their way home, Dave.
Yeah, Bradley Wilson Dean, he's out in front, but he's not getting away from them. But I don't think George Congreve is going to catch him. The checkered flag comes out. George Congreve in second place, and Ben Whalley gets a good win over the fourth position, number 3 NZ, Ryan Terry-Daley. Well, so this is just to remind you, Warwick, this is fourth.
Well, racing they go. Aldridge gets a good start on the outside and a nice one on the inside by young Hayden Brookland on the upright, holding that second place. Sean Cox in there third, then Lee Brown just quietly trailing the field at this stage. But Andy Aldridge, well, he knows this track, Dave.
Oh, he knows it inside out. He's been here a few years now, that's for sure. And we're pleased to see that he is still here because he's been really helping these young fellas, George Congreve and Ben Whalley especially. And you can see how they've come on. And Bradley Wilson Dean's going to take a training day tomorrow. And these two guys, they might be able to learn some stuff from him as well.
Well, that's the white flag out for Andy Aldridge as he goes on through. Young Hayden Brookland, he's riding what looks like Glenn Sol's bike. I think they had a problem with Hayden's. They were playing around with it in the pits earlier, so Glenn's obviously lent him his bike. 23, Andy Aldridge will take the win from, it'll be, what's his number, 28 is normally Hayden Brookland's number. Coming home in second. Third will be 10. Sean Cox, and 91 Lee Brown fills that third place. So,
well, they all get a point.
Racing and off they go on, pretty even for the first 20 metres, but it's a George Congreve who's got his nose in front on the inside. There you go, Dave. You said Aldridge to go round the outside, and well, he hasn't quite completed it because Congreve fights back on the inner. Aldridge now changing line, coming through underneath Ryan Terry-Daley in that third position. Sean Cox at the tail of the
Terry-Daley's gone.
Ryan Terry-Daley's gone down, just a gentle tumble off there. We'll just see what happens to that. He's not going to get off the track quick enough, I don't think.
Then we've got a red light. We have got a red light, so he just got into that wet stuff and wiped his wheels out from under him. Oh, what a great race between those, Andy Aldridge and George Congreve. That was good stuff. Andy's been a great help to George and taught him everything he knows. Just taught him too well, I think.
Yeah, he said he'd keep on riding until the boys can beat him regularly. We hope that doesn't.
No, that's right. Oh, that was great racing, though.
Well, I think of all the bike tracks in the country, it's a wee bit sad that it's dropped away like this, Dave.
Oh, it is.
But I mean, here in Christchurch, to see Andy, George, and Ben, some of the racing that they've been putting on is quite exceptional. You've got the addition of Bradley here today.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to young Colvin. He was up there with them as well. He's a fearless little runner. He hasn't entered in this competition.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
And there's another couple from the North Island that you would expect to be here too, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we've sort of got to make the most of it.
Yep. Yeah, well, see, Bradley Wilson Dean, he's going out to one of his competitors and helping out, which is really good to see.
Well, he's staying with them. Is he?
All right.
So he's been there for a week or more.
The Congreves have had the Turners there. Jake Turner has come down and stayed. So
well, it's the local drop-in, Speedway drop-in.
Yes. They're a fantastic family, and it's so good to see George coming along strong as he is, and Bradley certainly passing on his knowledge that he's gained to him. Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. They fight pretty hard on the track, but they're good mates off it.
Yep, and that's the way it should be.
So George is underway. Sean Cox is sitting there patiently for this restart of this, what's this? This is a second round, third qualifying heat.
Heat 2.
George,
Heat 3, sorry.
George down on 1. Andy taking a white 2. Sean Cox in white on 3. The starter's moving the pole. Hands up, walks away, takes a gone. Who's got it this time? Oh, George Congreve from the inside got a brilliant start. Just maintaining, and Andy's looking for a bit of a run there. Sean Cox back there in third. Can Andy reel him in?
Well, George likes to use the fair portion of the track, so you've got to work hard to go around the outside.
A wee bit of a greasy spot there where Ryan Terry-Daley hit before. But George is doing that quite well at the moment. Andy can't seem to reel him in. Sean Cox back there in third place.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good, George. He had a couple of years back there where he was a bit harem-scarum. He's settled down and he's happy to learn and he's putting it into good practice.
So the white flag's out. These 3 boys are on their way. There's Sean.
Yeah, Sean. He's just there as an interested spectator at the moment.
So the checkered flag will go to 99, George Congreve, 23, Andy Aldridge in that second spot. It'll be 10, Sean Cox coming home into the third position. So still 4 points in there, 4 to George. 3-time champion in those 3 meetings. Ben Whalley followed him home in second place. But once again, Bradley Wilson-Dean gets away on the inside. Ben Whalley from the top side of the track comes down to that second position. Alex Cunningham's holding third. A battle at the back there. Lee Brown just getting the better of Hayden Brookland. Bradley Wilson-Dean just powering around the outside. Got about a 3-bike lead over Ben Whalley at this stage from Alex Cunningham, Lee Brown and Hayden Brookland. Down that row, medals back straight into the river turn, Wymack turn as it is. It is Bradley Wilson-Dean, Dave.
Well, to be fair, he's probably not been pushed, Bradley Wilson-Dean, burning him within himself. But I bet you young Ben Whalley is soaking everything up and watching everything and learning everything he can. 1 lap to go now for Bradley Wilson-Dean. They've cleared away from the rest of them. But Ben Whalley, position. Sorry, Warwick.
Body positions on the bike as well to follow Bradley for so many laps. And see how he throws his body around and get the weight and the traction is something these boys won't get to do very often. So he takes the win from Ben Whalley. 96, Alex Cunningham home in that third line. He stands up, walks away, takes go. And once again, Bradley Wilson-Dean just by half a bike over Andy Aldridge as they shoot out of that turn. Sean Cox in that third position, followed by Hayden Brookland and Lee Brown just trailing at the back at the moment. But their New Zealand champion sort of looks like his shoulder injury's recovered, Dave.
Yep.
That's what that and COVID sort of sent him home from England.
Yeah.
And it's certainly disrupting his return. But yeah, 3 or 4 bike lengths in that between him and Andrew Aldridge. Sean Cox in that second position. He's been hunted down a bit now by 28 Hayden Brookland as we go back to the head of the field. Bradley Wilson-Dean goes through.
Yeah, Bradley was just having a wee look to see where Andy was. And so, here's a good battle going on for third, isn't there?
Hayden Brookland's got the inside of Sean Cox. Can he crisp back as they go down that back straight? Wilson-Dean takes the win. Aldridge cruised into that second. It's going to be 28, Hayden Brookland, who gets that third position over Sean Cox in 91. George touched the tapes.
Oh, that might be a...
Off we go. Nothing in it. Ryan Terry-Daley this time gets a good start on the inside, moves over to protect his line a little bit. Ben Whalley in that second position on the 32 bike. Alex Cunningham in that third spot as they swing all around. Ryan Terry-Daley putting a good fight up this time, Dave.
Yes, he
is.
is.
Just flying round the outside. Can he get some drive to get past? The gap might close up against the road medals back straight wall. Into the river turn they come. Still Ryan Terry-Daley out from Ben Whalley.
I'll tell you what, he's not giving up. He's trying to get a bit of drive around the outside. He's got plenty of kahunas, that boy. He's going around that outside where there's a bit of drive. He's not giving up. Here he comes. Going to cheer him on. Well done, young fella.
Yes, Ben Whalley just gets in front, but Ryan Terry-Daley fights back on the inside. Down the back straight for the last time. Ben Whalley just got his nose in front. He comes into the river turn. People are clapping and cheering him on as he comes through. 32, Ben Whalley takes the win from 3, Ryan Terry-Daley. Off they go in this repechage, Ryan Terry-Daley. Getting out there in front of the field from Alex Cunningham. He's coming under a wee bit of pressure from Lee Brown, although he just pulls away there at the moment. You've got to the first 2 home to go through to the semi-finals. So certainly Ryan Terry-Daley will make up for that fall he had. I think George Congreve's couple of good race finishes there must have given him enough points to to hold him in.
Yep.
But it's just one ride he misses out of. So Ryan Terry-Daley looks like the stage should progress through. Alex Cunningham will earn himself another ride if he stays where he is.
He's looking comfortable there at the moment, but it's only halfway through the race. And you're already writing it down, aren't you?
No, I haven't written it down yet. I thought that was supposed to be the white flag then. I'm not sure. We'll see.
It seems like a
long race to me. It's a white flag now.
Yeah.
There's a 5-lap repechage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought too. That'll learn them.
But never mind.
It's not going to make any difference. But yeah.
Off they go. And a great start on the inside from Ryan Terry-Daley. Bradley Wilson-Dean goes round the outside. Ben Whalley's in that 3rd position. I can say that Sean Cox is going to be out of it. Ben Whalley's flying round the outside, taking a wide line as he got his nose in front of Ryan Terry-Daley has. But it's Bradley Wilson-Dean leading them out. Already got about 5 bike lengths over Ben Whalley, Ryan Terry-Daley. 4 bike lengths back there in that 3rd position, but he's not giving up. He's trying to fight back on the inside. Both the other boys sitting out a little bit wider on the track as they go down the road medals back straight. The white flag's coming out. Bradley Wilson-Dean powering around. Ben Whalley following in the same line. Ryan Terry-Daley trying to get some room and move up on the inside. They're on their way home. It'll be close for the second one, but Bradley Wilson-Dean, he will certainly take the win as he comes out of that turn. We're looking back, see who's going to get the second spot on this one. 32, Ben Whalley will qualify for the final.
All right, here we go. And a good start for Andy Aldridge, but here comes George Congreve around the outside. And he's right neck and neck with Andy Aldridge, goes right where he did an Andy Aldridge on Andy Aldridge right around the outside, but he's looking comfortable at the front there at the moment. Andy Aldridge in 2nd place. Hayden Brookland going really well in 3rd. Alex Cunningham's keeping up with the pace as well. Hayden Brookland, he's a brave young fellow. He's right around there.
Well, he certainly is a strange bike and an upright at that. He's doing well in that 3rd spot, but out in front is George Congreve making up for that little bit of eagerness before when he touched the tapes and put him out in the rounds. He's leading this one from Andy Aldridge. Hayden Brookland. He's got the legs on Alex Cunningham as they swing on around. These 2 boys, 2 races in one here. George Congreve just holding out Andy Aldridge at the front of the field. Hayden Brookland just keeping Alex Cunningham at bay. Into the river turn for the last time. 99. George Congreve will come round and go into the final. So too will Andy Aldridge. He cruises on home. Oh, yep. Hayden Brookland swung out of there a bit. Right, off they go. Bradley Wilson-Dean, a good start from the outside, but it was George Congreve who got through. He drifted out wide. Dean comes back underneath him. He goes to the front of the field. Congreve sitting in 2nd. Ben Whalley's putting some pressure on Andy Aldridge in that 3rd spot, and he gets through to 3rd. But Bradley Wilson-Dean throws the bike through the 2. Oh, George Congreve.
He's overdone it.
He's overdone it. He's cooked himself there. And he get back up on. No, he's going to come straight in. So Ben Whalley sitting in that 2nd position from Andy Aldridge.
He's not happy, young George. He won't be. Oh, Bradley Wilson-Dean.
What's happened there? So Ben Whalley's left out in front. There's something of a bike failure for Wilson-Dean, is it? So now young Andy Aldridge is charging and pushing hard on the inside. But it's Ben Whalley going round the outer. He's going for this one win this time. Andy Aldridge sniffs a chance with the two top runners out. Can he get some more?
Andy's
he brought through. But Ben Whalley powers.
I don't know.
He walks away. They go off. They go. Bradley Wilson-Dean, what a flyer on a strange bike out to the front of that field. George Congreve. He's hit something there.
His bike stopped.
His bike has stopped. He's gone. Wilson-Dean's bike stopped. So we're back to the two boys. Ben Whalley.
Oh my goodness.
Holy smoke.
This is amazing.
So the 32, Ben Whalley, he's got the pressure on the young man. He's got to go round another 2 laps in this one. He'll have 6 points and he's on, but it's going to go right down to the last heat. So Ben Whalley goes through. Andy Aldridge pushing hard. It's the young against the experienced man, but the young boy's just a wee bit quicker as they go round there. Coming through the river turn. That's Ben Whalley. He's going to pick up the white flag.
Oh, this is amazing. Andy Aldridge has done everything but win the New Zealand Championship. And this is probably a great chance for him, but he needs to get past Ben Whalley. He's not going to do it though. Young Ben Whalley, 6 points.
Off they go. Andy Aldridge got a good start on the inside. George Congreve on the outer. Ben Whalley just slopped in behind in that 3rd spot. Congreve's on fire.
Yeah.
He's going to show them a thing or two this time. He's come round at the head of the field. Aldridge will fight back in that 2nd spot. Ben Whalley just dropped off the pace a wee bit in that 3rd as the track's starting to dry off. But they go down that row, medals back straight. What could have been? George Congreve out in front in this update from Andy Aldridge. Ben Whalley in 3rd, can't make up any ground.
Well, at this stage, it'll be Ben Whalley will be New Zealand champion. It'll be Andy Aldridge in 2nd and George 3rd.
The white flag's out and George Congreve is on his way home. Down that back straight, 2 DNFs, and he's going to take out the final heat. Andy Aldridge training these boys, fighting all the way, going to come home in 2nd, and 32, Ben Whalley in 3rd. A race time of 65.
So it's just brilliant to see. So as Andy's going to do the wheel stand. Well done.
All right.
So that's good. We'll get them all over here.
Well, what a dream come true for Ben Whalley, eh? Fantastic. He wouldn't have had that in his wildest dreams.
Well, there you go. There's Bradley Wilson-Dean coming out to his mate to congratulate him on that heat win.
I bet he can't. I bet he just still can't believe it.
Oh, Andy will be wrapped with that.
Another 2nd.